Hi guys, my name is Jen Saunders, and
I'm Amber Mason.
We are LuLaRoe consultants, and we wanted to give you a video to let you know how to start a LuLaRoe business, because there's a lot to it and it's amazing and we want to help you. So we have a lot of awesome information for you. So how should we start? We're going to start with our whys, which is why we decided to do this business in the first place. I'll start.
Yeah, go.
Why did I do this? Okay, well, first of all, I am a hairstylist. I've been a hairstylist for 12 years, and that's my career. It always has been, and I love it. But this sounds really dorky, but I love fashion so much. It ignites my soul. Like, I just love it. I love clothes, and I love everything about fashion I love. And so if I could own my own boutique, I would, and I can't. So I decided, well, now I can, and I didn't think I could. But that's why I started LuLaRoe, because I was given the opportunity to own my own mobile boutique, and I really was just looking for a little bit of extra income a month, and it became so much more than I ever imagined.
Yeah, talk about what it's done for you too.
Well, not even just it's just so much more than I thought it could be. Well, first of all, I was looking for an extra $1,000 a month, and within the first 6 weeks, I was able to profit about $5,000, and on top of that, pay back my initial inventory and my initial investment, that is, and put money back into my business. So I got a lot more than I thought just in the first 6 weeks. So I've been doing this now for 8 months, and it's gotten better every month, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
What about you?
My why is I have well, you have 2 kids.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
got 2
sorry.
kids.
I'm married and I
married
have 2 kids. Yeah.
And still
And
a
a job.
hairdresser.
Uh-huh.
Still a hairdresser.
Yeah, I have 2 jobs now.
So I have 4 kids and married, and I had my own housekeeping business before this, and I love working for myself. I love being able to contribute financially to my family, and I found myself wearing LuLaRoe nonstop and loved the clothes so much, and I thought, I wonder if I can quit housekeeping and do this. I needed to make $700 a month. That's what I was busting my butt cleaning houses. I had no clue if I could do that or not. Like, literally no idea. And it has turned into a full-time career for me. I went from working 1 day a week cleaning houses to now I work all day, every day.
That sounds bad.
I work my business.
But it's from home.
Yeah, I work as much as I want. That's the beauty of it. I put in more than Jen does, but I am able to do that. My husband is a math teacher, a high school math teacher. He comes home at 4 every day. I've got 2 of my older kids are in school. My younger kids still take naps. They go to bed early. It gives me a lot of time to work my business. And
she gets to do it at home.
I get to do it from home. Yeah.
Or without, like, you go to pop-ups too. You go to parties and do parties.
Yeah, and I bring my older girls with me, which is awesome.
Yeah.
They're 7 and 5, and they come with me when I do pop-ups, and it's so fun. So it has turned into a career for me. I make more than my husband, about double what my husband makes.
Sorry, so do I.
So
okay, but also
it's turned into that for me, which is amazing and so fun. So.
But you make, so say how often do you work during the week? Like, what do you do, like, event-wise? And then how much are we looking at? Like, people probably want to know, without, like, knowing my bank account number, what we make, so, like, how you can live off of this.
You average about $20 profit per item that you sell. You have to sell 33 items to stay active as a consultant. That's doing about 1 party a month. You could do that, sell 33 items. I do 4 things a week. I do posting in my Facebook group, an open house,
This is selling the inventory.
Yeah.
This is how you sell.
An online party, with a hostess and an in-person party with a hostess. So that's 4 things a week. A good party is between 20 and 30 items sold. So, and I sell anywhere between 500 to 800 items a month. 500 to 800 items a month. And you think $20 profit per item, that's pretty good income. Yeah. So you can work really, that's the beauty of this business. You can work it how you want to, and you can make it work for you. You can be a hairdresser and do this. You can work full-time and do this. You can make it your full-time and go. And I have an assistant now that helps me, and so I can keep working. I can keep my business going and still have help, which is nice.
And then from my point, so like another lifestyle, I work, so does my husband, so I work part-time doing hair, which I've always done like since I've had kids, so I do that a couple days a week, and I still do that. And I do LuLaRoe like 3 times a week. So when I say do it 3 times a week, I mean like 3 events. There is some work that you have to do behind the scenes, like when your inventory comes, you're keeping track of your inventory, and if you post online, you have to take pictures of that, and there's just bookwork. But like I was saying, you can do that from home. My girls come with me to parties all the time, where I just have parties at my house and everyone's playing. So you don't have to get a babysitter every time you're working, or whatever.
Yeah.
And I post on my page once a week, and I do 2 parties, one at my house and usually one elsewhere. And you can travel with all your stuff, which we'll get into that. But it's so 3 times a week, and I make more doing that basically than I do doing my hair now, but I still do both. So I just gave us an extra income, a whole other income that I was not expecting. And we've been able to do things, I think, as for our families that we did not get to do before. I
never even
have
dreamed
been able to go to visit my sister in San Diego for a week, like whenever I feel like it. Hey, I'm leaving for a week, taking the girls, because I can take time off work, or I can work from somewhere else. And I'm making money still. And
like she's visiting me now out of town.
We're on vacation
and she's
right now.
posting her inventory tonight in our shopping group. So she's still working, and I'm doing an online party right now, but
we're with our families. Our kids are playing in the back right now. We're making the husbands watch them, and we're all on vacation. And this is awesome. Nice. And we get to do things we didn't get to do before. I'm taking my family to Disneyland for the first time in a couple months. We can actually save to buy a house now. Like, our lives have changed drastically in the last 8 months because of this business.
And who knew? That's what's so cool.
I didn't know it was going to be like that.
There's ways to be successful, and we want to share that with you. We've figured that there's 2 main things to being successful in this business. One is being available, making your inventory available, and making yourself available. And we'll talk about that. And another is building your inventory and having a good inventory.
You have to build your inventory.
And building your inventory smart. So not just having a ton of items, but doing it the right way. Like building building your inventory deep before building it wide.
Yeah.
So, for instance, your initial order is about 300 items. You'll get, say, Irma's is one particular style, and you'll get about 5 in each size or something like that.
No, like even 10, I think.
10 in the middle
sizes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a good start. It's a really good
great start.
Yeah.
So
but you want to double that, like, I think, right? Like, isn't that what we discussed? Like, getting to about 700-800 pieces is a really good,
great number.
Good inventory. So if you have 5 different styles, which is how you will start, there's like, how many styles are there? I think there's like 12 or something.
There's like 25.
Oh, okay. So there's a lot. There's a lot of styles. So build up to that. But the ones you start with, build them deep. Get 10 of every size, so you have a lot to choose from for your customers, because they will buy more. If you have more to sell, they're going to buy more. And that is like, I mean, for sure, I can say that's true. If I have 3 small Irmas and 10 extra small.
Okay, so somebody just called and the video cut out. So Jen's going to keep going, talking about inventory. Okay, if you have 10
get
in
a lot
each
of sizes. Yeah, if you have 10 in each size, someone's going to come and love the extra small Irma and the way it fits, and they're going to buy like 3 or 4, like no joke, because they love it so much. But if you only had 3 to offer,
They
then
might not like a particular print.
they're not gonna like the prints. Like, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess the only way to explain it is if you have to keep going. And
Yeah.
I was saying that about the video because we got interrupted again.
Yeah.
But I meant.
Yeah. So, and it sounds scary to talk about. You get your initial order. It's about $5,500 to $7,000 for your initial inventory, and that's about 300 to 400 pieces, depending.
Don't be scared by that number either.
And when we talk about building your inventory, you don't need to do that right away. So this is what we suggest doing. You order your inventory, you get all your pieces. When you sell an item, okay, you buy an Irma, say for $15, and you sell it for $35. So you take that $35 that you made, you order another Irma with that $15, and then the rest is profit, right? But take that profit and buy an extra Irma.
Yeah.
So when you sell one Irma, buy 2. So we suggest, if you're able to, take your profit that you make. Here's my hands. Take your profit.
$20 per item. So let's be like, okay, so say you just had a party and you sold 30 items.
Yeah.
And averaging $20 profit per item is $600, right?
Yep.
So that's how much you profited, was $600.
So instead of taking that profit and putting it right in your pocket, take some of that aside for taxes, because you will income tax.
You
You'll
have
be
to
taxed.
pay, and
about
self-employment
20%.
taxes are kind of lame, just
Yeah.
saying, and I've been doing this for a long time, so just do it, put it aside now.
Yeah. So put some aside for taxes. The rest, instead of putting it into your pocket, we suggest for the first 3 months, put all of your profit back into your business to grow your inventory. And that's what we're talking about. Grow your inventory deep. Grow your styles
You will be so thankful
before
you
you
did.
add another style, because instead of having Amelia, Julia, Nicole, all the styles,
Just
have
a few. You don't
Amelia
want
and
just a
Julia,
few.
or have
Yeah.
Azure and Julia.
Because then you can talk it up big too. You can
Yeah.
be like, and my customers love it when I have new inventory and I'm adding to it. And when I'm like,
Yeah.
you guys, I have so many Amelias. Like,
Yeah.
wait until you see all my Amelias.
Yeah.
They like freak out and they want to see what I have. So
Yeah.
if I said I have every single style but just a little bit of each, they'd
They're
be like,
like,
oh,
Oh,
you know,
well, I don't
right?
like that print, or I'll wait for a print I love, you know?
Right.
But if you have a lot to choose from, they'll find one they love.
Yeah.
So that is key to being successful, building your inventory and putting as much money.
If you can. We
back,
understand
yeah.
not everyone's situation is the same. So if you need some money in your pocket, you have to make some. First of all, you're going to
Then,
be
yeah,
surprised
take
at
out-
how much you
yeah.
can make, like, right away. Like, if you're looking to make a little bit extra money, you can do that. Like,
Yeah.
when you start this business, it will happen right away.
Right, and you can build your inventory more slowly, but
Right.
the quicker you do that, the better.
Yeah.
So grow that inventory, put your profits for the first few months back into building your inventory until you've doubled your inventory. Then you're at a great
amazing.
spot,
And it's
and
just
you
gonna
can
blow
slowly
up.
add it,
It's going to blow up.
or leave it the way it is and just replace your sold items.
Well, and for an example, like, didn't you take all your profit and just put it back into,
Yeah.
because she didn't have to make this much extra. She was.
We had a good chunk of savings, so we just
Yeah.
used that, and I didn't pay myself at all for really like the first 4 or 5 months, and I just
And she has a huge
tripled
inventory now.
my
How big
inventory.
is your inventory?
I think it's about 1,500 pieces.
Okay, so in
But
mine,
that's not necessary. I
She
go
just
to a
has a lot.
pop-up and only bring half of my stuff sometimes, and I
Yeah.
still do a great party. And then I say, come to my house if you want to see the rest, you know? So,
yeah, and that's really good. I did it a little different because we needed a little bit of extra. So I didn't pay myself for the first 6 weeks because I didn't, luckily I didn't have to, but I didn't pay myself for the first 6 weeks. But after 6 weeks, I was able to pay myself and pay back my initial investment, which we suggest about $7,000 to $8,000.
Yes.
Right? I'm kind of
Yep.
going to piggyback on that. So
Yep.
I started with $7,000. I knew we were in the hole $7,000, and I was able to make that back, pay it back, and then start paying myself after 6 weeks, and still build my inventory. So I'm at about double of that. I'm at about 800 pieces, and I just do this half time, but I'm still building too, and
Yeah.
I'm still paying myself, and I'm still going on vacations. So
and we're saying 8,000 because your initial inventory is going to be 5,500 or 6,500, depending on the package. It's a preset package, and then you're going to need $1,000 probably less, but give yourself about $1,000
Might as well
for,
plan for a little bit more just for extras.
yeah, racks, hangers, bags, business
Big
cards,
IKEA bags, yeah, business cards.
things like shipping.
If you're going to be doing online stuff,
Mm-hmm.
good like lighting kits are available on Amazon. You can get everything on Amazon too.
Amazon Prime. It's
Yeah.
amazing. It's
Yeah.
your best friend.
Yeah.
So
And the UPS man's
yeah.
going to become your best friend too,
Yes,
by the way.
for sure.
And the post office person.
Yeah, for sure. So building your inventory, that's
Okay,
key to be
yeah.
successful. Second is the culture
Yeah.
of LuLaRoe. This is gonna upholding the culture of LuLaRoe is gonna make you successful, and that is
What is the culture?
it is being generous.
Generous. I
It's-
love that. How
yeah.
I'm going to sneeze maybe. Sorry.
Okay, well, I'll talk while you're sneezing. My sponsor told me this when I was signing up. She's like, the culture of LuLaRoe is so amazing, like the sisterhood. And I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, it's so flippin'
Like a
true.
sorority?
Like, yeah,
It's not
it's
really that.
amazing. Okay, there's about 30 consultants in my town. I am friends with each one of them. My next door neighbor is a consultant. It's not competitive. Everybody has different prints. So let's talk about this.
Oh my gosh,
Like
yes.
this.
She does not have this.
I've
You don't
never
have this,
seen
right?
that perfect tee.
Yeah, this is
Okay?
a perfect tee. In
Everybody
this print.
has different items.
I've never ever owned this print ever.
Yeah, so everybody gets different stuff.
I mean, this is a Sarah and a perfect
Which,
tee. And what's
yeah.
yours? A perfect tee?
It's a perfect tee, yep.
Yeah, yeah.
So everybody gets different stuff.
We all have different stuff.
Everybody has different styles.
Not
you can
competitive.
only shop from one Jen Saunders, from one Amber Mason. You know, being yourself, being generous, offering excellent customer service. Like, think of the best customer service you've ever had, how much you appreciated it, and do that times 100.
Yeah.
Like, why not?
Yeah.
You know, and that standing out, because there are a lot of consultants, the business is growing a lot.
It's grown a lot.
You
It's
have
grown
to
a
stand
lot.
out, and the way you stand out is building inventory and upholding the culture by just being kind, assuming innocence, treating your customers like royalty, treating your hostesses like queens,
Yeah.
and appreciating them and
It
blessing,
does come back to.
blessing
It does
others.
come back to. Blessing
Yeah.
others is so huge, you guys. I love that LuLaRoe encourages us to just give, and they really do. Every week you get these weekly update emails, and there's lots of different videos and trainings and stuff, but they always keep reminding us to be generous and give to our customers. And especially when you're starting off, that's a great way to even build your customer base, is just give stuff away. I gave a lot away, and it'll come back to you. So just keep doing it, and people
Yeah.
will see that you really want to not only be generous to them, but like they see that you want to build your business, and they
Yeah.
appreciate that too.
Yeah.
They see that it's a marketing thing, and they're
Yeah.
okay with that because
Yeah.
they like that. You
Yeah.
know, they want to see someone else succeed and love what they do,
Yeah.
and that's what.
And it's also a marketing thing, but it's also a very personal thing at the same time.
Yeah,
You
they
have,
feel important.
I have a girlfriend come over, and she brought her sister who has special needs, and she really fell in love with this Amelia dress. Like, looked amazing in it.
Oh.
Couldn't afford it. Called her mom. Asked her mom if she could go halvesies.
Oh.
Her mom said she couldn't.
No.
So I was able to say,
Oh my gosh, I love
Amelia,
this story. I've
please.
never heard the
yeah,
story.
take this
is so
Amelia,
cute.
please. Like, what? That Amelia did not cost me much, and I just got to bless.
Even if
this
it did,
person.
even if $30
Even if it did,
is
yeah.
a lot to you because you are like, I'm strapped.
Yeah, but
just
it's
do
just
it.
it really
you
is
know?
just amazing to be able to bless others, and
You need to continue.
I have a customer coming to pick up an order. It's okay, it's in the wagon. So it's just, there's ways to stand out. It's awesome, sisterhood. Some of the, seriously, like, I've been connected with my sister-in-law. My sister
Yeah.
does this. Friends from elementary school, friends from college.
Yeah, me
I
too.
have
I have
some-
friends from high school that
Yeah,
live in the same town as me, and now they're doing it. And just
it's just so
even
so
just
fun.
the people you meet too that you don't know,
Yeah,
like that you will get in support groups and stuff. Like on Facebook, we have a whole bunch of consultant groups, and it's really a great way to just bounce ideas off each other and have support. But
Right.
you will meet people that way, you know.
Yeah.
And some people
Yeah.
you may not even like actually meet in person ever, but
yeah.
you're
But you-
on the same team.
right,
You
yes.
essentially are on the same team.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that. Another way to be successful is using the support that's given to you and running with it.
Yeah.
The home office, LuLaRoe, they have meetings or online meetings, webinars, once a week that you can listen to and be updated what's going on with the whole business. There's training calls once a week that all the top dogs in the company share their tips and tricks and, you know,
So
how to do
helpful.
great things,
Yeah.
and just listen to that, take that and run with it. Your sponsor, if you sign up under a sponsor, and that person's your go-to person. Like,
She's my go-to person.
if you have a question, you just call, text,
Yeah.
whatever, message. That's your person.
Yeah.
You, if you're watching this video, you probably have been contacted with somebody on our downline, or us, and we're your go-to people, and
And we all
you
are.
have not
We're
just your
all on the
sponsor,
same
but
team.
everybody else on your team, and you
Yeah.
get hooked up with your team that has a group page. We have a group page with over 100 awesome women, so that's 100 different experiences you can glean information from, and it's awesome.
And help like with marketing and stuff. So
Yeah.
like we're all like, hey, do you have any pictures of the Jill skirt?
Yes.
You know, I need to
Yes.
like post this in my group, like
Yep.
whatever. I mean, you have it like in the drop of a
Yeah.
hat, like going on our group page.
Yeah, I have a customer who's a size 36D and a 20 whatever. So it's like, hey Carla.
It's our customer.
Missing something.
Oh, what are you missing?
You go take care of
I
it.
only have 2 in here. Is there maybe another bag?
There's probably another bag.
Okay.
Let me go check.
No, I can look right now. No one above you.
No, you're fine. So okay, I have
I'll keep it going.
Okay,
I'll
but
keep it going.
I have customers who just come and pick up their orders off my front porch when they shop online. So it's
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, you got it?
I'm an idiot.
Oh
look at
no,
that.
not at all.
I can't read my own name.
Oh my goodness. Well, it's confusing
This
that
is
there's two. Okay, so anyways,
so that is the
there's
culture.
support for you. There's like, we're here to help you, and we're here to help you be successful.
Yes.
However that
'Cause
looks
we
for you,
all
because it
are
looks
in
different
this.
for everybody, and that's the beauty of this business. You're your own boss. This business is exactly what you make it.
That was kind of
So yeah, that's kind of the
we
gist
wanted
of
to-
it. So if you guys have
What
any
else?
questions,
Okay, so like we went over how much it is, how much you can make, our whys, why it was so great, the sisterhood, the culture of it all. Yeah, I think that's it. How
Yeah.
to build your inventory. And you know what? We'll get more into this kind of stuff if you join, like
Yes.
our team, for
Yeah.
instance. Like we talk about more, we have like training, not training, but like you do videos sometimes, but we also have documents that are super helpful just on our page that can
Yeah.
help you get more details.
yeah, for sure. Thanks, guys. It really has been absolutely life-changing and so much fun. I mean,
Yes.
talk
Oh, and
about a
it's
fun
so
outlet.
fun. It's so fun. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, let's just talk about that real fast.
Yeah.
For your job, what
Yeah.
is not fun about selling clothes to women, making them feel beautiful?
Yes.
I love that we have kids clothes up through size 3XL. I have women that feel beautiful and walk out with new clothes, no matter what size or shape they are. Everybody gets something and they love it.
And they come back.
And they come back and then they tell their friends, and
Yeah.
it's really been so amazing to see how much people love it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's honestly, that keeps us in business too. I'm thinking, well, this is never going to get old because we have
no.
new
who
stuff
doesn't
all the
love
time.
cute clothes?
And
who
everybody
doesn't
loves it.
love to feel great in them?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think it's awesome. So
I think that's it.
yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, let us know if you have any questions. Amber Mason, Jen Saunders.
Yes, you can
Find us on Instagram, Facebook, anything.
LuLaRoe Amber Mason, LuLaRoe Jen Saunders.
Yep. Okay.
Come shop with us.
Peace out.
Bye.
Um,
Why'd you start?
yeah. Okay. Let's just
No.
start. Okay. Really lucked out with an awesome sister-in-law.
Oh,
So
Lula sisters.
hashtag sisters.
Oh, it's recording.
Oh, that's so much easier. Who knew? I think if you put that here.
Hold on. You don't know, babe.
Oh, sure.
Well, you need to lower yourself. No, because
No,
it's
there.
angled
No,
up.
it's okay. We look great.
Except for my sweats. Okay. Good thing this isn't live.
We'll do a blooper reel at the end.
Totally. We have to do bloopers. That's brilliant.